What is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do my Green Bay Packers NFL um, Week 18 Beast recap show. Um, well, no one really showed up in this game. Our head coach just basically decided to just start a bunch of backups, and the backups didn't really do anything. Wilson was probably the only productive player in this game. We did not start Malik Willis. They had Jordan Love as an emergency quarterback. We're already in the playoffs, but I was hoping that some of these guys would have stepped up, that they did play, but no one did. The score ended up being 16-3. We managed to kick a field goal with literally 1 second left in the game, but nothing really to write up about. We didn't really do anything in this game to move the ball. We didn't really try to pass the ball that much. They really just tried to just kind of end the game and try to stay healthy. While I do agree with the healthy approach, I do not like the lack of effort from the Packers backups that were playing in this game. There was just nothing really to write up about. Manuel Wilson, again, probably played the most productive in this game, but also lost a chunk of yards on that one play that could have led to a safety that brought us all the way back to the 2-yard line. Toon, our practice squad quarterback who started this game, didn't really do anything. He got sacked a bunch of times. He ended up being 6 of 11 for 34 yards passing. He did have one good run. He had a couple runs, but there was one really good run he did that got him about first down, about 13 yards or whatever it was. He had 4 attempts for 23 yards rushing, by the way. Emmanuel Wilson had the most carries, 18 attempts for 44 yards rushing. Again, he lost about 20 yards, I think, on the one play, so that's why he didn't become the leading rusher here. Brooks had 13 attempts, third-string running back, for 61 yards rushing in the game. And nothing really to write up about. Again, James, I think probably our, sixth receiver? He got the most yardage of this game. That's how really pathetic the team was in this game. We weren't really doing next to anything. James had 2 receptions for 15 yards. Golden had 1 reception for 8 yards. Again, Wilson, 4 receptions. 1 reception for 4 yards. And again, nothing really to write up about. I got the receiving core. And he's a running back. Like I said, there's nothing. We did nothing in this game. I repeat, nothing on offense. There was nothing to really look up for. We did get a turnover in the game on one of the sacks on the defense, which led to a fumble. But outside of that, because the player, he fell on his own player, so he wasn't down because he wasn't touched by our defense before getting back up and getting sacked and hit and fumbling the ball. Outside of that, that was it. With 1 second left, McManus did kick a 24-yard field goal to, again, as I said at the beginning of this video, to put us with 3 points so it wouldn't be a shutout. We finished the season with a 9-7-1 record. We are locked in the 7th seed, which is why we didn't bother trying to play against the Vikings. But, man, I still hated this game, even though I knew they were going to bench a lot of players. I just did not like the approach. I didn't like them trying to pass the ball enough. I want to win the game. I don't care if this is like a fucking goddamn, like, we're just going to sit everybody, and get ready for the playoffs. Because that's just pathetic. And we're looking right now, where is it? At this time, right now, going into the fourth quarter, the Detroit Lions are currently beating the Bears 16-8. Now, I have said this before, like, I said this on Beast Picks this week. Who would I rather play between the Bears or the Eagles? Well, I do think we can beat both of them. I prefer to play the Bears because I think we are better than the Bears. We proved we were better than the Bears. We beat them the first time. We led pretty much that whole game. And then the second time, we led the whole game. For most of that game, Malik Willis was the quarterback, right? After they had a dirty hit on an illegal hit on our starting quarterback, Jordan Love, giving him a concussion. Right? We should have won that game. Okay? We are better than the Bears. Okay? Like, that is facts. That is facts. We can go into Chicago and beat them. Okay? Without their cheating ass ways. The Lions went into Chicago and they're right now kicking their ass. All right? Okay, the Detroit Lions right now are kicking their ass after they lost to a backup quarterback in the Minnesota Vikings last week. Okay? The Bears are not a good fucking football team. They are not. I think we can beat them. And I'd rather play them. And if the Bears win here, or the Bears lose here, and the Eagles win, because right now the Eagles are beating the Commanders right now, 14-10, we're going to have to play the Eagles, which again, I think we can beat the Eagles. We only lost to them 10-7, but we won't have Micah Parsons like we had last time. Our offense played like shit against the Eagles, which is why we lost that game. If our offense didn't play like shit, we would have won that game. But yeah, man, like, I'd rather play the Bears right now. Like, I think we can go in there and we can kick their ass. Like we should have done in the last game, as we had that game in the bag. But again, nothing to write up against this Vikings game because, again, we didn't really try to win it. We didn't try to play it. But that's what I'm just going to say right now. I think coming out of this, as of right now of recording this again, because, again, as of recording this right now, the Lions are winning 16-8. The Commanders are losing 14-10. They're like at the end of the third quarter. The Lions and the Bears are at the start of the fourth quarter. I think this is. I think we need to play the Bears. I think we can beat them. I think we can go in and beat the Bears. Jordan Love doesn't get injured with a dirty ass hit from the goddamn fucking Bears cheating ass defense, who intentionally injured a player. You can't tell me they didn't, because he went right to the fucking helmet. He went right to the fucking helmet. That's a dirty fucking hit. And we could have won with Malik Willis. So, that's my whole mentality on this whole bullshit. Plus the whole heater thing that they turned off on us as well. Looking back to this game, again, there's nothing really else to say, is that Malik Willis didn't play. Tunes was just not really good, but again, I think the game plan was just to not really do that much. And just try to win it with running, and I just think that was just the wrong call. Get some momentum, see what your backups can do. See what they can do. Man, open it up. It's a freaking game, man. Open it up. Just because we're in the playoffs doesn't mean that you can't have the backups try to win the game. And I don't think Matt tried to do this here. But overall, it was a stinker of a game, 16-3. And that's really all much I can say about it. It was not that great of a game. Go Pack, go for next week, guys, man. Whoever it is, whether if it is the Eagles or the Bears, we got to beat them. Both of these teams I want to beat. Both of these teams I want to beat because I'm sick and tired of us being so close to the Eagles and not beating them. I think we should have beaten them last year in the playoffs, and they went on to go win the Super Bowl that year. You know, if it wasn't for that bullshit call on Nixon where they didn't call the penalty when it should have been on the helmet to helmet, and then the frickin' fumble, which, you know, the Packers clearly recovered, and they still gave it to the Eagles. If it wasn't for that, I think we win that game. And the Eagles went on to win the Super Bowl that year. So if it is the Eagles, which it's looking like it's going to be, you know, we got to go out there and we got to smack them. They're not as good as people have hyped them up to being. The Bills should have beaten them last week, despite the bad execution the Bills had. The Bears, again, we should have beaten them the second time. And I think we can beat them. That's all I got to say, guys. I'm out. Comment, rate, like this video, please subscribe, hit the notification bell for this content. Thank you. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace. Also, make sure, besides my YouTube channel, to follow me on the Twitch, the Instagram, and I do have a Discord link in the description where I discuss various topics, including this video here. And now I'm out. Peace.